welcome back. Premier League, the La Liga, the League One are back with a bang. As Ashili Sports, we've got you covered. We've got you best top prediction and betting tips for the weekends. And hey, remember, top best 5 fixtures are coming your way by the end of the video. Let's cash in. All the picks are for entertainment purpose. But hey, bet responsible. And if you are above 18 years, period. For the cash in, Eddie, we must cash in. The Premier League is back. Eddie, how excited are you with this betting and prediction for our fellow investors?
Actually, you know, anytime it comes to anything involving money, investors are always happy. And it's been a boring summer, without football and everything. Life has been a bit difficult, and I'm glad that football is back. And prediction, as we've always been doing, you bring out the odds and everything. We try our best.
Let's kick off with the starter on Friday as Liverpool, the title defenders, have to hold Bournemouth in Anfield. Eddie, what do you make up of this? Liverpool last season started pretty well in the league, but this season is different ball game together. What do you make up of this fixture, particularly a first fixture for defending champions?
I think congratulations to Liverpool once again for winning the title. That's the 2024-2025 season, and kicking off with Liverpool against Bournemouth. It's going to be a tough game for Bournemouth, and Liverpool, I'll be trying hard to defend their title once again this season. And more to the point, they've been able to increase their squad. But that's one surprising thing. They've won the title and they've also topped up their squad. So definitely they are going to win. And with statistics too, they've not lost a game against their life against Bournemouth. Liverpool have been able to pick all the 3 points. So definitely Liverpool is going to win the game against Bournemouth. There's no doubt about it. And also, you can go in for over 2.5 as well. We are going to see goals. As a starter, there will be goals in the game, and Liverpool is going to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. With the addition of Eketiki and also Vitz, brief their offensive line, and they are still looking forward to add more. I don't know what is going to happen, but for me, I know there's going to be much goals in this game, and I already have my predictions before we even start this. Liverpool last season completed 85% of their last season games, and this season, preseason already, they have scored about 20 goals, conceding 8. So which means that their defense is a bit leaky, and Bournemouth will exploit that as well. So I can look at both teams to score here again. For my best prediction could be 3-1 to Liverpool. The Saturday, the Premier League still continue on Saturday, working out as Aston Villa will be hosting Newcastle United. Both were fighting for the top 5 last season, and this will be a replica of this game. It looks like Newcastle United are not settled yet. The story of Alexander Isak still continues, but Aston Villa are just quiet. No one knows what they are cooking. What do you make up of this fixture?
Yeah, for Aston Villa, anytime they start a season, there is a whole lot surrounding them, and Unai Emery did a good job in the last season with their Champions League run and everything. With Newcastle, there is rumors surrounding Isak, and I think a whole lot in the camp of Newcastle. In this game particularly, I'll be going for both teams to score. Also, predict it's going to be difficult. Last year, we saw Oli Watkins leading the squad of Aston Villa, and on the other side, to leading Newcastle as well. But these players, Isaac is off, but the game is going to be interesting. So both teams to score to be on the safer side.
Yeah, both teams to score is a bet for me. As I said, it's a replica of last season, the top 5 they were actually fighting for. And Brighton will be hosting Fulham. This fixture last season, we saw it bringing a lot of goals because Fulham are also very good away from home and also from home. Brighton, on the other hand, wow, what a wow. But then they've lost a player last season. That's Joao Pedro to Chelsea. Do you think they can still cope with goals against Fulham?
Yeah, they can still cope with goals because, not talking of Pedro, there is also Mitoma, who is a very good player from the side of Brighton. And also talking of our former striker, from Manchester United, for Brighton, and get a Ghanaian guy, another couple of players. It's going to be a very interesting game. But at the end of the game, I see Brighton picking all the 3 points.
Brighton picking all the 3 points.
Brighton to pick all the 3 points.
Well, I will still say both teams to score here and over 2.5 because last season we saw them bringing a lot of goals as well. But then Sunderland, the newcomers, will be hosting West Ham United. So for sure, this is a big feature for Sunderland because to come in and to start with an old team could be a lot of issues for them. What do you make up of Sunderland against West Ham?
Sunderland, West Ham. Well, let me welcome them into the league or into the season. It's been a very long time. You saw them back into as in the Premier League. They fought very well, but they are going to receive their first defeat in the in the Premier League. They are going to lose against West Ham United, which I'm sorry, but in the long run, by then we'll see they are going to pick some points. They are going to pick some good wins, but this particular first game is going to be a defeat for them.
Yeah, but for me, I wouldn't disrespect Sunderland like that for sure. But then I will give West Ham United like win or draw. Sunderland might be hesitating because this is their first Premier League game for so long. And they are just coming back into the Premiership for sure. So we all know how shaky it's gonna be for their defender. But when you look at West Ham last season, the way they ended with Graham Potter was not actually the best for me. But then they also lost Kudus in process. So they have not settled that much. And if Sunderland are able to gain that confidence in that game, probably could be picking a point for themselves at home. But then let's see how this could be. West Ham have the opportunity to pick out the 3 points as well. But hey, Premier League is Premier League, and we all know how it's gonna be. Eddie, Tottenham yesterday lost the trophy, the Super Cup trophy to PSG. Nearly won it, but just give it away freely to PSG. They will be hosting Burnley, who are also newcomers in the league as well, in the Tottenham Sports Stadium. What do you make up of this fixture in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
Let me start with the disgrace from Tottenham Hotspur playing against PSG. You were 2 goals up, but they couldn't stand to the 2 goals up. They bottled everything out, so which I'm sorry. They better luck next time. And Burnley, you saw Burnley I think last 2 seasons with Company. We said Company, with their performance and everything in the Premier League. And coming back, congratulations to them. But it's going to be also a defeat for Burnley. I see Tottenham picking the 3 points. They're going to bring out all their emotions, and everything onto Burnley. So Tottenham straight in for Tottenham.
Win for Tottenham. I actually see Tottenham actually winning this game for sure. From the start of the game against PSG, we all saw the shape of Tottenham. We all saw the identity of Thomas Frank in their team for sure. And Kudus actually performed quite very well. But then as a team, I didn't expect them to just give away that 2 goals easily. But hey, it's Tottenham. Anything can happen. But they can still go ahead to win this weekend game against Burnley at home. And hey, Wolves, Manchester City.
Pep Guardiola, anytime he's starting the season, his aim is always to lift the trophy, but he'll be like, oh no, we are not targeting the trophy, it's too early. But the mentality of the boys will probably last season they didn't perform, and this season they will try to work things out. So I'll go for straight in for Manchester City.
Absolutely. Me as City, as I said, even though I'm a blue fan, I'm Chelsea fan, but the sea blue Pep Guardiola will not allow this game to go scot-free because we all know Wolves have lost their main playmaker, Cunha, to Manchester United, and that could be hunting them in the beginning of the season. Well, no one knows what they are cooking, but to play against the almighty Manchester City, I think City will get that 3 points away from home. And going on Sunday fixtures is all about being in the Stamford Bridge. It's all about like the world champions. It's all about the Club World Cup winners. And for sure, having lost their preseason, going into this game to play their London rivals, Crystal Palace. So Chelsea will be playing against Crystal Palace in Stamford Bridge. Eddie, this Crystal Palace side, you can't underestimate them because they beat Liverpool on penalties to win the Community Shield just a few days ago. And coming to Stamford Bridge last season, I remember very well that they got a point in Stamford Bridge. And this is a derby. What do you make up of it?
Well, they all had a fantastic, I think, a fantastic last season. Chelsea winning the FIFA Club World Cup and also Crystal Palace lifting the Community Shield. So they all did well. They have something to, I think, boast of. But it's a new season, and this is, and also a debut as well. London debut. And I say Chelsea, a win or draw for Chelsea. It's going to be a win or draw for Chelsea. That's a
A
double
win or
chance for
draw?
Chelsea.
I'm giving Chelsea full win. They will be able to take that 3 valuable points, because looking at the mentality around the club right now is all about win. No one expected them to win against PSG to pick that trophy, and they've been able to pick a UEFA Conference League as well. So now the mentality in the club is all about winning, and I think Chelsea in Stamford Bridge will not forgive Crystal Palace for sure. So 3 points to Chelsea for me is something that I'm looking forward to. And Eddie, last season, all of us were thinking Nottingham Forest will qualify to Champions League this season, but then they could not be able to do it. This season, they are starting the league against Brentford. Do you think Brentford can cope Nottingham Forest, even without their coach that they've lost this season? Thomas Frank is out of Brentford, and Bemo is out of Brentford. He's now a United player. Do you think they can cope with Nottingham Forest? Even though Nottingham Forest also have sold Elanga to Newcastle United, right? So this is a battle of two. What do you make up of this fixture?
I think they all had a fantastic season, but playing each other, I think, in the opening of the season, Nottingham Forest will try to probably also make a point that, although they lost their spot in the Champions League for last season, but they are still going to make, a statement. So it's going to be an interesting game. But I'm going for both teams to score. We are going to see both teams scoring.
Yeah, we are going to see both teams scoring for sure. Hey, both teams scoring, and that is what I'm also looking at. And hey, super Sunday clash. Manchester United in Old Trafford will be hosting a Netflix series.
The Gunners.
Arsenal, the Gunners. Forgive me, I just want to create a laughter. Arsenal, if you're an Arsenal fan, just remember it's not easy to win the Premier League for sure. And now Arsenal think is their attempt to win the Premier League after failing 2 seasons in a row. Do you think Arsenal can cope Manchester United with Manchester United troubles last season up to this preseason? I still cannot see the identity of United this preseason. But hey, anything can happen. What do you make up of this fixture against Arsenal?
All right. So anytime you're playing against Arsenal, it's always an easy game for Manchester United. Anytime you're playing against, it's just always an easy game. So definitely you are going to win against them. With the squad, I think we've put it into our team this season. It's going to be interesting. So Arsenal should watch out, and not only Arsenal, Chelsea should also watch out. I think all the clubs in the Premier League should watch out.
You are not
Relax,
playing
my
against
brother, my
Chelsea.
brother. Just watch out. Just watch out. Just watch out. You are coming. Yeah, you are coming. Just watch out.
You are coming like Kakai.
Yeah, but I'm going for double chance for Manchester United. I'm going for
double chance for Manchester United. So for me, as I said, Manchester United have boosted their club with Mbeumo, Cunha, who is currently number 10. But one thing is Benjamin one. You've already completed the signing.
Of course.
Yeah. Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, okay, yeah. I wanted to talk about the striking area, but hey, let's see. They have enhanced with Benjamin Sesko. He's very good, but for sure, let's see how the Ghana side will do, because they made some signings as well, enhancing their squad with Madueke for sure. But hey, this game I foresee draw, or Arsenal going in, or maybe both teams to score if you want to be in the simpler side. And still remember, bet responsible, even if you are above 18 years for sure, or if only you are above 18 years for sure, because we don't entertain 18 under 18-year-old here for sure. So can you give us our best 5, or maybe let's take it best 4, yeah? Because this is Premier League. Yeah. So best top 4 Premier League fixtures that we believe it could be going on.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's deal with it. Let's deal with it once
all
and
right,
for
so
all.
I think my first slot is going to be the Liverpool game, Liverpool against Burnley. I say straight win for Liverpool and also over 2.5. My second slot is going to be the Sunderland versus West Ham United, straight win for West Ham. And the third slot is Tottenham versus Burnley. That's also straight win for Tottenham. Then my fourth slot is going to be the Wolves versus the Manchester City game. That's a straight win for Manchester City. Yeah, so these are my top 4 picks for the weekends in the Premier League.
Okay, so for me, I think with Tottenham Burnley, I can go over 2.5 goals for sure in the game. Tottenham win and over 2.5. And also Liverpool, I'll give Liverpool win over 2.5 as well. And hey, we have Newcastle against Aston Villa. It's a tough game. I think both teams to score in that game as well. And which one again? Did I talk about Liverpool, Bournemouth? Yes, I did.
Yes, yeah.
And
Liverpool, Bournemouth, you are down with it. You said over 2.5.
yes. So which one again? I think Chelsea to win over, even though I don't really bet Chelsea because it's my team, but Chelsea will win this game. But I believe both teams will score in this game as well. But hey, Eddie, this is it for Premier League. And guys, if you just join us and you are new, hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and we are gonna see you in the next video.
Sure, but
Remember,
the last game in the Premier League is going to be Leeds United versus Everton. And Everton is likely to win against Leeds because last season we saw their determination, to stay in the league. So they are going to
yeah,
continue with
after
it, and they are going
appointing
to get
David Moyes.
they are going to get a good position in the league this season. So let's watch out for Everton as well.
Okay, see you in the next video. Ciao.